Is there a way where I can see you all too, or hear you all? So that way it'd be easier. We have real time face-to-face verbal interaction with each other. Okay then. I guess I'm not able to see you all or hear you all. I guess I'll just begin. Is everyone ready? Okay. Well, I just want to let you know a couple of programs that we have that I think students from India or from the different places that you guys represent will be interested in. The first big thing about us, about our programs that we offer, is that if your students come in through a signed agent, they get some pretty good benefits. You know, at the graduate level, if they meet all the terms of admission, they get free on-campus housing. That's right, free on-campus housing. They get it automatically at the time of admission. They don't have to do anything else except just send in their application for the program, and then they get free on-campus housing automatically, renewable for up to 2 years maximum. So for 2 years total. This is something that currently it's very hard to get for international students, but if they're coming in through an MSU signed agent, such as your company, then they get free on-campus housing. That's for your graduates. For your undergraduates, if they come in through you all, because you all are an MSU signed agent, they get two benefits. The first one is they get automatically an $8,000 a year scholarship. And secondly, they also get free on-campus housing for up to 4 years maximum. You know, for international students to get their I-20 to come to the U.S., if they're graduates, they have to show an amount of $23,000. But if they're coming in through you all, it's only $19,000 because, they get that free on-campus housing. For undergraduates to come to MSU, they have to show documentation in the amount of at least $34,000. But if they come in through you all, an MSU signed agent, that amount is only $22,000 because of the 8,000 scholarship and also free on-campus housing. We have about 140 international students this semester. Only about three, are currently receiving this award. So it's something that's the majority of our international students actually pay full tuition, just to let you know, and have to pay for housing too. So those are the two benefits that your students will get. Now, let me tell you some of the programs out there that I think your students will be interested in. I'll talk about two programs at the graduate level and then two programs at the undergraduate level. At the graduate level, we have a program called the MSETM program. That's the MS in Engineering and Technology Management program. It's an applied engineering program, and it prepares people for roles in management positions in the field of engineering. What's really good about that program for international students is this. So I've been here for 6 years working, doing this. And during that time, every single international student that's been in that program and graduated from it and decided to stay in the United States, two things have happened to all those students. One, they've either gone on to a PhD program, or two, they found full-time employment in the field. All of this happened within 6 months. And so since I've been here, there's probably been about 20, maybe 30 graduate international students in that program who fit that criteria that I mentioned, and they've gone on to either within 6 months of graduation again to a PhD program or found full-time employment in the field of engineering in the United States. So that's a very highly recommended program. And one of the reasons for that is that that program reaches out to companies and helps place our students in certain companies. Companies that program has worked with in the past include Toyota, include Hitachi, include Beloit, and many other companies. Some of those companies are, you probably wouldn't have heard of, but they're good for our students. Before I continue with another program at the graduate level, does anyone have any questions about the MSETM program or about the benefits that I mentioned so far for your students? I just forwarded you a link, and that link is from the chair of that program, and it mentions the company that he's reached out to and worked with, so that our students have an opportunity to be in those companies. Professor Zagari is a great man. He loves international students. He treats international students very well in that program. I see someone is typing something, so I won't. I'll continue only after I've seen the question. So does anyone have any questions at all? Okay, well, um, I don't see any questions at all. Can you all hear me? Can you all? Sure, sure. Yes, yes. The question is, free housing is applicable to both masters and graduates? Please clarify one more time. Definitely. So, for all of your students who come in who are admitted to one of our graduate programs on campus, they get free on campus automatically. They get that for the first year. To renew it for the second year, they have to maintain a 3.0 GPA and have completed 15 hours. The free on-campus housing, the value of that is $4,800. They pay nothing for housing. We will assign them to one of our dorms that are right here on campus, and that dorm, it will be in the residential area of campus. It's about a 10-minute walk to their classroom building. So if you send us 10 graduate students who are admitted to a graduate program on our campus here, all 10 of them, uh, those who have met the mission requirements, all 10 of them will receive the free on-campus housing. That's a great value because now we don't have any international students who are in this category through our agents. So you guys, if you guys do send us, they will be the ones, the first ones from agents who. So I'll repeat one more time. They get free on-campus housing as soon as they're admitted, and the value of that is $4,800. Vanitha, did I answer your question completely, Vanitha? Yes, okay, terrific. So I talk about the MSETM program, which is the one I highly recommend for you all students. It's where most of our graduate international students are at. Most of our graduate international students are in that program. That is a very good engineering program. I want to talk to you about a second and final engineering program. I think it's a good one, particularly if your students want to pursue a career in space, in space engineering in India, because I know India has a vibrant space program. The second program that we have that's very good, it's called the MS Space Systems Engineering Program. What's good about that program is that, that program has actually built NASA funded satellites that's been launched into outer space. Yes, that's right. We've actually built NASA satellites on our campus here that's been launched into space for space exploration. We engineer it with our own people. The biggest one that's upcoming, let me show you, is something called the Lunar Ice Cube. What the Lunar Ice Cube is, it's a satellite that will orbit the moon next year or in 2021 that will circle the moon to find water ice. NASA gave Morehead State University 8 point, about 8 or $8.5 million. Let me find the article for you. So I've sent you this link, Lunar Ice Cube, orbit. So NASA has given Morehead State University $8 million to build that satellite on our campus. And on our campus is where we're engineering it with our faculty, staff, and students. We've had 5 NASA-funded satellites given to us so that we can build them and send them into outer space. We do it all on our campus here. And our students help with the engineering process. Another good thing about that program is we have something called the Deep Space Network. Let me see, deep. I'm trying to access that link so I can share it with you all. But right now my computer actually it's kind of slow. Let's see, hold on. Deep Space Network. So what we have on our campus is a 21-meter antenna that we use for space research. We're one of the very, very few universities in the US and in the world to have our own dedicated antenna. How good is that antenna? Well, it's so good that in about a year to 2 years from now, it's going to be a part of NASA's Deep Space Network. NASA currently has 3 antennas in that network, one in Australia, one in Spain, and one in California. The purpose of that is to track satellites when they go into outer space. The 4th site will be on our campus. It will be that good. NASA's Deep Space Network is the world's largest and most sensitive telecommunications communication equipment. From our campus, we're going to be using our 21-meter tracking antenna to track satellites into deep space, into the area around Mars, where in the future we'll be sending a lot of, where the U.S. will be sending a lot of satellites to. The last couple of years, because we have our own 21-meter antenna, we have used that satellite. We have used that tracking antenna to actually track satellites for other people. And it's not just us. By us, I mean our faculty, our staff, and our students will actually go into our space science building, turn the antenna on, and then track it. This is an opportunity for students to get hands-on experience. If your students come into the MS, let's see, MS Space Systems. If your students come to our Space Systems Engineering program, they're going to have a hands-on opportunity to participate and be a part of a lot of engineering projects, just to let you know. Okay. Before I continue to our undergraduate programs, does anyone have any questions about what I've talked about so far? Yeah, hold on a second. I have to do something here. Hello? Yes. Hello. Can you all hear me now? I'm sorry about that. There was a delay. Hello. Yes, yes. Terrific, terrific. Perfect. I'm sorry about that. My computer just now got it's unlocked. So so I've talked about these three things: your free housing for graduates, the MSETM program, and the MS Space Systems Engineering program. So I'll talk about two of our undergraduate programs um, just in case you guys have any undergraduates who want to come here. The highest percentage of our international students are actually in our BS in engineering technology management program. We have three different tracks for that. The most popular seems to be the BSET mechanical and manufacturing. That seems to be the most popular one. The others that we have are electronics and computer engineering, and we also have construction management and civil engineering. What's really good about that program, again, it's a hands-on program. It's an applied engineering technology program. So students, whether they're in the undergraduate or graduate program, they get hands-on training that helps them find work, um, that people work when they graduate from Morehead State. I want to let you all know also that, again, $10,000 scholarship. um, So, for your undergraduate students who are admitted into our program, they get an $8,000 scholarship automatically and also free on-campus housing automatically. So, does anyone have any questions about the specifics of this award? Okay, okay. So, let me type it up for the second most popular program at the undergraduate level for our international students are the BBA program. We have three different business programs that your students may be interested in. Um, they're finance, general, business, and marketing. If you have any international students who want to come here and do business, those are the three programs that we can offer in our face-to-face classes for an I-20. So I've talked about some of the more popular programs with our international students. Now I'll just talk about about our school, Morehead State University in general. So we're a school, with about 10,000 students every semester. This semester we have 140 international students. Good thing also this semester is that we have 6 Indian students this semester. I've been here for the last 6 years, and this semester, without a doubt, has been the most Indian students that's been on this campus since I've been here. We have them at the undergraduate and graduate level. We have both men and women students from India. If any of your students, or if you would like to talk to any one of our Indian students, just let me know. I can connect you all with them. Some have said yes, they're more than happy to connect with any future students who may want to come to Morehead State. If you're recruiting students from another country and they want to find out other country than India and they want to find out more about MSU through one of our students, let me know. I'll try to connect that person with a country of their nationality. I don't promise it, but I'll do my best to connect. Um, Another terrific thing about Morehead State is that we have a small campus. I mean, small classroom sizes. The average classroom size is about 18 students to one professor. So professors and students get to know each other. The professors will get to know your name, and if you do need help after school, that professor after class, that professor can help you. Okay. Does anyone have any questions